Hey, 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 Cancer. This is your Sacred Scribe here, ready to do your May 2023 reading. So, Cancer, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you are interested in a reading, you can join me live every night and ask a question for 777 in Super Chat or PayPal. So, we're going to do the Celtic Cross spread, Cancer, and see how the energy is going to be for you. So, let's get your overall energy. The 10 of Cups. Excuse my cough drop because my throat is killing me from talking so much. All right, so the 10 of Cups is your overall energy. The moon is crossing you. Judgment is beneath you in your subconscious. The King of Cups is your recent past. The Queen of Swords is your future. The Three of Cups is your near future. What's influencing you on the external is the Four of Wands. What's influencing you on the internal is the Nine of Cups. What your hopes and fears are, what are your hopes and fears? The Three of Cups. And the Princess of Pentacles is your outcome. Okay, so Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. We're going to clarify as we go through, Cancer. So let's start with your energy, and I love it. The 10 of Cups. I mean, you can't ask for a better energy, can you, Cancer? This is emotional fulfillment. This is happiness, right? Tens are all about beginnings and endings, and I feel with that Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, there has been some healing that you've really put some time into, and you're coming out the other end. And because of that, there's a lot of fulfillment within you. You found a lot of truth, a lot of clarity. You found your alignment. You know when to hold back. You know when to release and allow. It's like you found this balance. You found this rhythm. So the Queen of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords, right? Really connection to the creative process is standing out, as well as your intuition. Let me see if I can channel anything from these. All right, so flowing energy. Okay, I get this flowing energy, and that's because of the healing. This healing released something within you. It's almost like it's like if you picture a boat in a river and a rope that's holding it back, preventing it from flowing. You let that rope go, and now you're flowing. That's what I'm feeling from this. And in order to find what you needed to let go, there was a lot of work that you put into yourself. There was a lot of searching. There was a lot of digging. There was a lot of emotional shit that you went through. I feel like you went through a lot of meditating. Perhaps you opened up some gifts even, okay? So that's going to be nice if this is what's happening in May, okay? But I feel like this, you're coming into May with this. So I feel like you're like almost at this point. So by the time May begins, you're all set to go. You're already flowing, okay? Now what's crossing you is the moon. And I feel like because you let all of this go, there may have been other roads that opened up to you. And you're like, oh, I never thought of that. So if you notice, this path is leading to two different castles here. It's almost like you're going to take the red pill or the blue pill. Which are you going to choose, right? So it's sort of like a stare down. That's what I'm getting here, like a stare down between you and yourself. Which way are we going? Do we want the blue pill or the red pill? And this is your challenge, figuring this out. So you're getting deeper into the layer, the next layer of you. So clarifying the moon, you have the Knight of Swords. the King of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. The Knight of Swords, right? This guy, the sword is pointing up, and it's always a card for me that deals with connection to your intuition. And with you, I feel what's standing out is he's going fast, right? I feel like as soon as you, a couple of things, you're going fast, and then all of a sudden you're connecting with your intuition, and then you're going faster. That's what I'm getting. Okay. And this brings you a lot of happiness. This brings you a lot of fulfillment. Why? Because you were committed to the process. You were committed to it, and you were making decisions along the way that served you. So your other challenge here could be a Libra. You could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be any of these three people. Who is this Libra? Yeah, this is a love connection. So Ace of Wands, you're dealing with, again, this red and blue. It could be two people. Okay, Page of Wands and the Hierophant. So it could be, you know, it could be between a Libra and a Taurus. That's possible. Or it could be to commit or not to commit, right? That is the question. So the road of being single, singledom, and the road to being committed. In any case, you have attained, you know, that higher spiritual knowledge, and you keep going. You keep going higher and higher. Okay? So keep going in that direction. You're doing great from what I'm seeing in the overall energy. Now, what's in your subconscious is the Judgment card. Okay. Reconciliation, right? I'm getting, you feel a calling to something. It could be to someone. Recognition of your soul. So this is sort of not only a recalibration of your soul that's going on in your subconscious, but a recognition of just how powerful you are. And with that comes major healing. Clarifying this is the Five of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Emperor. Okay, so you could be dealing with your ego here in your subconscious with the recognition of your soul. The Emperor represents ego. So in order to gain stability and balance, this card also represents balance, okay? There needs to be a deeper knowledge within the soul. There needs to be a higher spiritual knowing, okay? In order to get to the core of why your ego flares up from time to time. And this may have to do with a couple of different circumstances, like why did I react that way, right? Doesn't matter what the person did, but my reaction is what mattered. And I feel like you're recognizing, and then you're celebrating, or your subconscious is recognizing. So it's you know, slowly but surely coming forward. You will have a recognition and a balance that will occur within you, okay? So what's happened in your recent past, okay, is the King of Cups. This may have been a, I'm hearing soulmate, but this could also be a fellow water sign, Scorpio in particular. This person is very watery. They may have a lot of water in their chart. Very feeling, very intuitive. They like to express their emotions. I feel like they're balanced. The Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Swords, and the King of Cups. Again. So this person made a significant impact on you in your life. And you may have had to choose between them and something else. What was this change going to be? Right? And I feel like it's almost like history repeating itself now. Could be with this same person. Who knows? Maybe this person comes back. But I feel like it's history repeating itself. That's what I'm getting in that. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Yep. Knight of Pentacles. So there could be, you know, that this took a lot of time in your life. This wasn't somebody that came in and out quickly. This was somebody that hung around. You may have had a new beginning with this somebody. Okay? I feel like you were quite comfortable with them. Why did it end? Ego. That's why. Ego. Wow. So that's why this is in your subconscious. This is what you're healing. That's why I'm feeling history repeating itself. Okay? The Queen of Swords is what's in your future. So let's see what the Queen of Swords is. Okay, racing to the finish line, which came up in a reading yesterday for one of the signs for the weekend. I'm not sure if it was Cancer. There is no race. There is no race. Nor was there a race in the past. You had the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Slow and steady wins the race, okay? You don't need to cut heads, cut heads, cut heads down the line in order to cross that finish line first, okay? There just isn't. That's when you make mistakes. So clarifying the Queen of Swords, the Temperance card, the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So you will be manifesting something. And I feel like this something is balance. This something is creating your new world. This something is that path to your castle. But which one, right? And this is the energy that you're balancing, right? Because you see everything, but it's not quite clear. Once you're balanced, then you can see things at the top of the hill that nobody else can see. So you do have an upper hand, but you've got to remember you do not have it right now. You're not balanced. Okay? Balance yourself, and you will. Temperance. Okay? And you will recognize why you had this fear. Okay? Fear of being left out. Fear of being abandoned. Fear of not seeing things clearly. I get a connection with this Seven of Wands here. Okay? Ooh, Soul Tribe. So you may have felt a lack of connection to souls, Cancer. And I feel like this is going to be corrected because you're stepping into your power. You may have Sagittarius in your chart. What's coming up in your near future is the Three of Cups. See, this is a reunion. So the past repeating itself, something that ended is coming back around. Okay, so you're going to need strength. All right, but you are going to work on this. All right, you need to make this decision, hence the strength. Because is it going to work this time around? You're worried, right? But you're becoming this Empress or Emperor, because you have both. You have Emperor and Empress. So I feel like that's telling me you're balanced. And it's going to be different this time around because you're different. You will be different. Tremendously different. So, you know, hopefully this person has grown as well, but it doesn't even matter because you have. So your perspective has totally changed, and this person will not experience you in the same way they did the first time around. So what's influencing you on the internal Cancer is the Four of Wands. Four of Wands talks about stability, also balance, right? I'm getting partnership here. This could be partnership in business, partnership in love. Pleasant surprises. So I feel what's influencing you on the external, I don't know what I said in the beginning, the external is celebratory moments. You may be going to a lot of celebrations, possibly even weddings, and this is making you think and feel, what about me? Like, where is my we to be? That's what I call it, my we to be. Okay, where is my we to be? But it doesn't matter where. What matters is when, really. They're going to show up when it's time. All right? So leave that notion behind that you have to look for it. Okay? I'm not saying don't be open when you're out, or don't go and put yourself into places where you can be noticed and connected with somebody. All right? And don't, don't be stuck on, I have to find a person. I have to, because you don't. Okay? And you know this, man or woman. Okay? Yes, everybody loves a partnership. But what's more important is that you know yourself and that you're partners with yourself within that masculine and feminine. So you're also recognizing opportunities, right? So people may be showing up in your sphere that may be offering you opportunities here, okay, for a partnership, for balance. This may be helping you to balance, okay, with the Six of Pentacles. You may be even, could be thinking about dating a couple of people, all right? What's on your mind is, I feel, reciprocity in a relationship. That's important. Like I said, partnership, that was the first word that I got. And you have to remember, walking away from what doesn't serve you, okay, means that you're walking into what does. All right? All right, so what's influencing you on the internal? See, Nine of Cups. And this is what you're walking toward. The Eight of Cups walks away. You're walking away from what doesn't serve you, right? And that recognition of what doesn't serve you. And that's what you're it's being mirrored on the outside. So then what's happening on the inside is you're walking toward your wish fulfillment. And this card just screams balance to me. Everything seems in order. Everything is lined up. And what I'm getting is the universe is lining everything up for you. And that's why I say it's the when, right? Not that you need to know the when, because the when will just happen when it's supposed to happen. So I feel with this recognition of knowing what you want, you're going to get more than your fill. And this is why I feel you're going to be seeing more than one person possibly. So we have the Two of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so what's happening is you're feeling into this manifestation. You're feeling this love for the self, for the soul, and for love itself. You're looking inward, and you're sort of not like you're strategizing, but inwardly. It's not that you have to do anything external, okay? You're communicating to the self. But what I will say is, don't forget something. See how these two swords are being left behind? I feel like you could be rushing this a little, okay? So don't rush. Take your time in communicating with yourself, right? It's like you're studying the soul, because what you're creating is this. And you don't want to miss any important parts of this creation, okay? Because this is pure bliss, pure happiness, all right? So, hopes and fears. You have the Three of Cups. Now, yes, there's two Three of Cups here. And it's because I have 2 decks, and long story short, there was a pile that had more than 78 cards, and I just felt like I should use them. Some of the cards from the other deck got into this deck, and there was like, I don't know, 87 or something like that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use it. And if a card comes up again, that's only going to amplify its message. And the Three of Cups talks about reunion. And this reunion, and I'm so glad I followed my intuition with this deck because it always makes sense. Where did the reunion show up here? In your near future. And this is a hope that you are having, right? It's on the inside, it's on the internal. The Two of Cups, okay? And the Page of Swords, all right? But you're fearing it. And what's coming up over here? I'm looking at the Strength card, right? In the near future, coming over the Three of Cups over here. So try to focus on this energy. This energy. Looking inward into what you do want. Because when you know what you don't want, and this could have also been, the Seven of Swords could have also been something that you don't want. Be careful about thinking about that while you're trying to manifest this. Because, you know, you don't want to manifest something by accident, right? It's important what you're conveying to the universe. Okay? So, with the Three of Cups, look at this. See? Nine of Cups. This is your hope and your fear. That you'll actually get your wish fulfillment. The King of Wands, it could be a fire energy, and the Ten of Cups. So you are petrified of being happy. And I feel like this is because you were happy before and you got the rug pulled out from underneath you. Something happened that just tore your world apart. And it could have been the ending with this person. It could have been an ending with this person. But you don't know until you know. What you do know, or what you will know, is that you will have had come a long way, baby. That's what this is saying. You will have come a long way in knowing yourself, in amplifying your soul to where you're awakened to it, right? It's always been within you. That knowledge of the self, of the soul, of who you are has always been within you. And this is what will make the difference, okay, when it comes to attaining this dream, the change in you. All right. So that's in your hope and fears. Your outcome is the Princess of Pentacles. I'm getting like prime time. Like it's time to shine. That's what I'm getting. And I feel there's an excitement. This is your outcome. There's an excitement. Okay? Nine of Swords. I feel like you will be overcoming this fear. Okay? Little by little by little. This anxiety. Why? Because you will have a knowledge of the root of it. With that Page of Swords, with that looking inward. Okay? So you're going to take it from looking inward, understanding the root cause of this anxiety and fear, and you're going to extend it out, right? You're taking that energy and transmuting it to, this is my future, this is my path, this is my world, and I get to leave who I was behind and enter into who I wish to be. And that should not scare me. I need to trust thyself. Six of Cups. Connecting with that childlike spirit, right? Because what is a child? A child is wonder. A child is magic. Magical. A child believes. So at the very least, believe in yourself. Believe in your soul. and the recognition of it. Okay? So Cancer, let's get some, wow. Let's get some advice for you. And at the bottom of this deck is transformation. I just spied that. And this whole reading is transformation, right? In order to receive the love that you want. So if this person is coming back around, then that is telling me that this person has made changes as well. And you're getting your desires, they're getting their desires. You just have to get to know each other again. Okay? You have new start, intuition, and courage. What? Right? New start. Sometimes we must realize that what we have done needs to be discarded. And we must make a new start. All right? So that is that Two of Wands at the end, leaving the past behind, knowing and building your world. This is the number 66, which is a 12. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 is 3. 3 is the number of manifestation. Okay, and this is your path to manifesting. Intuition. Allow the limitless power of your unconscious mind to answer your problem by using symbols, memories, and hunches. 55. Look at that. 55 and 66. This is a 10, and that is endings and beginnings. So when you're in that state of meditation, okay, ask your soul, okay, to show you signs, okay? If you have a problem, ask the question and just say, show me, and let go. And just don't even think about it again. Whatever shows up will come up. If it doesn't come up that time, do it again the next day. Do it until. You will get the symbols, the memories, and the hunches, but you've got to trust it. That is the trick. Believing. Can you believe? It's sort of a test too. Okay? And courage. This is the number 42, which is a 6, and 6s are all about balance and love. Have the courage to see the lessons in all situations and face them constructively. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Okay? This is courage. And this is what you have. This is that bravery, that courage that is needed, that Leo energy that rules the heart, that is needed for you to step into your power, step into your soul, really. Because once you do that, there's a recognition of the love that you are. And that's when you will be receiving the love that is best for you and the love that you desire, really, truly, because you were courageous enough to begin the search of the soul. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Like, share, and subscribe. If you are interested in a reading, please join me every night and ask a question for 777 in Super Chat or PayPal. You have a wonderful May, and I will catch you on the flip side of your monthly dose of Love Tarot. Namaste, Cancer.